So I have been contemplating switching over my rabbits from eating only pellets to eating whole grain food. Basically, I've been scared though switching over because, you get, with the pellets, you just get like everything your rabbit needs in just a pellet. When you're doing your own stuff, you have to, do minerals and you have to make sure you're doing it right and stuff. So I've been a little scared, but I've decided to do it. So the recipe, there's like a bajillion recipes out there and it's really hard for me to decide which one to do, but I picked a very simple one. You have, the recipe I chose to try is you have 6 parts oats and 1 part barley and 1 part wheat, and that's what you feed them. And then black oil, I think it's 1 part black oil of sunflower seeds in the winter, but because it's spring, I'm not going to do that. These oats, they feel so good running through your hands. Oh, it just feels. So I have this container. It's like a dog food thing that we don't use anymore, and I made this scoop out of a jug, and I'm just gonna put 6 scoops. Whoops, sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put 6 scoops of oats into this container. Then 1 scoop of oats and 1 scoop of wheat. Now that the grain is thoroughly mixed, I'm going to bring it into the rabbits and start incorporating it into their feed. So now I'm going to try to mix this grain into some pellets so that obviously the rabbits can't like all of a sudden start eating all the grain, because rabbits' stomachs and their digestive systems are very sensitive, and that's why you have to wean kids gradually and like usually let their mom wean them, and you have to introduce new foods like greens like gradually and stuff. And so that's why I'm not going to give them just grain straight away, because it could make them sick or potentially even kill them if you do it too fast. So I'm going to mix it in a tiny bit at a time so that they get used to mostly pellets and then a tiny bit of grain, and then next day maybe a tiny bit more. But because we have so many rabbits and they each eat differently, like I fill up Rosie's and Basil's food like every once in a while because they eat so much of it, and then because it's constantly changing because kids are older and younger and born and stuff. And then some rabbits, like Lucky, he just gets a half cup twice a day and it just stays like that. So it's sort of going to be really hard to, and it's not going to be exact. So I'm just going to mix it into the big bucket. So instead of having to measure out like a 1/4 of a teaspoon or whatever for everyone, I'll just have it in the bucket so it's easier to mix in. So I've mixed what people have recommended for rabbits is that you do 7 parts the regular stuff and then 1 part new stuff. So I did 7 cups. Actually, I did 12 cups of regular pellets and then 2 cups of the grain. And then tomorrow it'll be like 2 parts. So basically we doubled the 7 rule. So the 7 is like you do it over a week and then you do it in 7 parts. So the first day is 7 parts, 1 thing, the old thing, to 1 part the new thing, and then 6 parts to 2 parts, and then 4 parts to 3 parts, and then keeps going until you're at all the, and then, yeah. So basically it's sort of hard to do, but sort of easy to do. So then I'm going to do that, and we'll have to see though, because each rabbit eats sort of differently. It's going to be it's not going to be exact, but I'm going to try to do it as best I can. And yeah. Why am I switching to whole grain feed and not just sticking with pellets? Well, around here it's really like impossible to find organic, healthy rabbit pellets unless they're like you have to drive 1 billion hours away, or they're like crazy expensive and far away. So that's sort of not an option for us, so I've just been using like GMO, modified, unhealthy, standard, regular pellets, and we've been eating the rabbits as meat. And I mean, while giving yourself, like, growing your own food is good, I'm like, if you are growing it and feeding your food nasty stuff, and basically you're eating really unhealthy rabbits. So I mean, like, for me, it's like, what's the point of growing all this rabbit if it's not healthy? And if I want to be sustainable, I don't want to have to, you know, buy feed from the store every 3 weeks, because it won't stay good for more than that, because like you can't stock up on rabbit feed. Like if there's a blizzard or something, you can't stock up. You have to like buy it every few weeks, because it won't last and it'll lose nutritional value very quickly because it's so processed and stuff. But whole grains, they can keep for like a very long time, like at least a year, if not more. So, oh, did you see that mouse? It's right there. It's right there. Look. Look at that mouse. Did you see that? Did you see that? Can you believe? So what was I saying? Oh yeah, rabbits. So even though whole grain is going to be a little more expensive than these unhealthy pellets I've been feeding, then I'm going to buy them anyways, because cheap stuff is usually unhealthy. I don't know. The cheap stuff is unhealthy, so I'm not going to go for that. And so yeah, those are my reasons. Health, and it'll last long, so I can buy 6 months worth of food, and I don't have to keep going to the feed store like every other week for like ever, because it's sort of annoying. Then if like you forget or something and you don't have food and you have to go to Walmart and stuff. It has happened sometimes. Like I'll be sick and I like forget that we need rabbit feed and stuff. So that is why we're doing that, and we'll see if it works. And again, if the rabbits are showing negative effects of, like, you know, something bad's happening because they don't have the pellets and stuff, because the thing with pellets is that they have supposedly all the nutrients, all the minerals, all the, you know, protein and carbs and all that stuff the rabbits need, like perfectly proportioned amounts for like everything. And they have like feeding recommendations and stuff, like you give this many ounces to this rabbit and stuff, but I'm just gonna do it the regular way, because like really in all reality, rabbits in the wild don't, you know, get all that stuff. They still live, but so oh look, oh, another distraction, but this time it's cute. Look who ventured out of the nest. Look who's out. Hello. Anyways, so that's why we'll see what happens, and I will continue to update you as I feed the rabbits it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something from my experiences, and I will continue to show any good things that happen or bad things that happen with these feeding. It's going to be sort of hard, but oh look, somebody else is coming out. Hello, you want to come out? So thank you for watching. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're so cute. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.